Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Tinker's Construct mod for Minecraft and a little bit about the buckets, more specifically the molten ones. Now how you get these I don't exactly know for sure, but apparently after you've built this huge thing you can look up a tutorial for that. I won't go through like all the details of how to build this, but once you do have this built and you put the hold on. Sorry. Anyway, once you do have this built and you've smelted all your materials into there, it turns out you can actually plant a bucket like right in there or right here, I've heard, and you can just right click on the faucet to pour all the items or all the ingots that you just smelted into the bucket to get a molten bucket of, right now I have maniyelin, I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically what this is this is another way to like have liquid metals, I guess, more portable. I'm not really sure. Personally, I find it kind of pointless and kind of awful because the way it actually makes it harder, like a lot more difficult to process the materials correctly. And unfortunately I got 5 of these on a server earlier when I did the /vote thing, so I decided to spend hours, like the whole day, just researching, trying to figure out how I can use these 5 buckets I happen to get to be actually useful. And I spent the whole day not realizing it. Eventually, I looked at some videos, there were some helpful ones, and they were pretty cool. But anyway, in the end, I finally decided to screw around with like the faucets and the tables and the basins, and even these pipes. Let me see if I can show them to you really quickly. Wait, they'd be under here. Yeah, these things, because like you can also like. Apparently in older versions you could like break that and put that there and it would just come directly out of there, but I guess it doesn't do that anymore. So now you gotta like put it there, pretend there's an opening there, and just have it flow out from one of those blocks out of the faucet into one of these instead of direct. I don't know why. But basically what you're gonna need to get the most out of these buckets, if you happen to be unfortunate enough to get one, which by the way, if you do have the chance to do this, I recommend you don't, as I don't believe there's enough information out there, that I found at least, to properly use this. In fact, I don't even know what its purpose is, to be completely honest, and I'm sorry if I'm jumping around so much, but I don't know, I just like jumping around. Okay, so what I've done to put this to the best possible use is I would put it in here. Let's just fill this up 3 times. I'm in creative mode, so it's infinite supply. And so what you want to do is you're going to want to get a seared glass block, which you can find in the Tinker's Construct manual that you spawn with when you first get into a world. Let's see. It's this book. Basically you can take it here and just put in the crafting area and get that, and then put that in the crafting area and get the book that you need. I'm gonna ignore that star. Alright, and you can basically learn all the recipes from those 3 books, and the book for the stuff you need in particular is in that, except for the cast. The way you make a cast is like you can put gold in here and then put a block here on a casting table, and then right click the faucet and it pours onto the item, and then it makes that little cast around it. There's also a way to make it using aluminum and copper. It's like 3 aluminum ingots and 1 copper ingot to make one of those casts. Anyway, I've been getting a little off track here, so let's just get right down to business. Okay, so you got the block, you got the faucet, put them wherever you need to. You don't actually have to have 4 of these for it to work, and then you put down your material that takes however much you need. I recommend using 1 type of material at a time, or whatever you need to for the buckets. At least for the ingots, which is easy enough. You just put the ingot there, get the gold or aluminum brass in there, and you just right click the faucet, fills up the cast or mold or whatever, and you get the ingot. So far we've gotten one. Don't worry, I'm in creative, I can spawn more. And then you just kind of do that as many times as you need to until until you get all the stuff. But eventually you're gonna get to a point. Let's just drain this a little bit to speed things up a little bit. You're gonna get to a point. Oops. Okay, did not plan for that. But basically, you're gonna get to a point to where forget that existed. Get rid of the evidence. I didn't screw up. I swear. Okay. Well, what you're gonna do is eventually you're gonna get to the point where you can get about six ingots basically from any bucket of molten stuff. Even though it said blocks, that's making me uncomfortable. Hold on. No, no, don't. Oh. Wow, what are the odds of that happening? Wow, this stuff is durable. Well, there you go. Now you know it's durable. But anyway, what you do, like, so you basically only get 6 ingots from this bucket, which is unfortunate because you probably could have gotten 9 whole ingots and not have to deal with something like this. But if you do have to deal with something like this, where it's like almost full but not quite, and you have excess material but you don't want to waste it by just breaking the block, which if I do that creative, all that manual and whatever is going to be gone. But you'll still get like the table and the cast, but you won't have that excess bit of manulin because, well, it'll just be gone. So what you need now is you need a faucet. What you do is you can shift click it. You have to hold down shift to sneak, and then right click it to attach it to there. You have to be out a ways. You can't be like in the general vicinity of this block, even though there's plenty of room to place it. Don't know why. And what you're going to do is you're going to get another seared glass block. It has to be this particular block. And let's see. Make sure there's no block under the faucet. Place the block. Then simply right click on the faucet and it will pour all the excess material from the cast, from the casting table, into the glass block, which you can then use with a faucet and a table to make more. You can also do something similar with the basins, but because it essentially gives about 6 ingots and 1 nugget, what did I just do? Since it essentially only since a bucket of molten material only gives about 6.1 units of the material itself, you can't get a full block from this, so pouring it into a basin is pointless unless you have more than 1 bucket's worth, which hopefully you don't have even 1 bucket, because this is a horrible, inefficient way to do this. But hopefully that cleared up some things for you guys. Hopefully this video was informative and helpful. And if you need to know more about if you guys need to know more about like Hexxit, which is the mod pack I'm playing in, or Tinker's Construct in general, I will link a Hexxit mod pack link, or the Wikipedia page, in the description for you to check out yourselves. Hopefully you'll be able to find the information you need there, and if you don't, try and look it up on YouTube. I found quite a few useful things on YouTube myself. So yeah, that's all you need to know for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and if you have any comments or whatever, just feel free to leave a comment in the description. And I don't do these kind of modded, helpful videos like commonly, so that's not the kind of content you'll find on the channel, unfortunately. But if you have any suggestions or questions, just go into the comments and I'll try and reply to you. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.